Hi, I am Roxy. I am here to ask for Steve6464. Can you watch as much of the video that you can? Then, leave a comment. Make it a critique, a constructive criticism. Thanks. Bye.
Alright, now that the microphone is on. Hi, I'm Steve6464. Welcome back. This is Season 7, Part 11. Let's build this. Making a video. We just reviewed last week. So let's get into it. Be spending most of my time in Photoshop, and I have pre-done a lot of the math, so we should just be able to get right into creating. So let's open up Photoshop and let's get going. Alright, and I'm not going to have to do any OBS work to get Photoshop to show. If you're in the chat, say hi, please. Alright, and let's get going. Open. Okay. Let's build this ball grid data, and we want the grids. Do I open all 17 at once. I'm just going to do one at a time. Don't want to take the chance on crashing. Control A, copy. So I want to make a new file, the exact same size. New. Create. Okay. And we want that space background. That's in another folder. Backgrounds and textures. Control A, Control C, title Control V. Let's save this as info 001. Okay. And let's put some guidelines in here. You know, I'm going to, I want this to be the template. So let's save as info 000. Okay. Let's see let's reduce this. Excuse me. How did that happen? There we go. Oh. Yes. I wanted to find the center first. It's going to be easier with the white background. Alright. There we go. There's center. Let's put some guides in. At 5.5. And 115 and 115. That should make a nice little border. How do I sound? How do I sound? Let's bring it up just a bit. 1, 2, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Used to be where you put your magnifying glass would then center that spot. Doesn't appear to be how that works anymore. See these numbers. Now I've gone too far. For the love of... We're getting there. Didn't have this much trouble finding the 5s. Where did that go? Lost it again. Le blue. Anybody out there? Just text hi if you can hear me. We're 113. We're getting there. Really exciting stuff going on here, I know. $114. $14.7. This should do it. There we go. Finally. There's an extra guideline that we don't need. That one, the bottom one. Make that go away. Alright, bring this one back into view. Alright, scale this to match the height, center, bingo. Through all this, should save it. Okay. We want to lighten the inside. So we can write our stuff. And let's do that on another layer. Alright, so see how this looks. Contract 40 pixels. And it was 40. Let's try 120. Okay, let's feather that now. 120. And then fill it with white. Excuse me. Do we want to reduce? We probably shouldn't reduce the opacity. The question is, did we feather it too much? So I'm going to not do this. I'm going to undo this and start over. I think I will still reduce it to 120 pixels, but I think I'll only feather it 60. Right. Put a new layer in, edit, fill. That might be a little better. Well, let's see how we are on space. Another. Okay. Text. Control H. Control D. We don't want Comic Sans. I was using it on something else. Cambria, I think we want. Alright. Quick way to find out. Default on the Word. Nope, wrong one. The one above it. This one. And I usually go bold. And we'll find out put a font, the font size. Alright, I know why it's so small, but you got a large font size. I'm going to keep the pixel count, just going to change the inches. So now it's a 14-inch. Yeah, we don't need 487 points. And then click open. All right, 72 points. It still needs to be bigger. And that might be too big. So 144 plus 72 divide 2, 108 points. Yeah, that might be okay. So the information we want on this is 0.5, 0.5 millimeters. Oh, that's another thing. Do we want it centered? What information do we want on this? R small. Oh, we could. 3.142. Trying to think, maybe if I want to do explanation slide. I think we'll do that at the start. So what we want then is 3.251 inches by 1.377 inches by pi. We don't want a space. And we want to superscript this, which I believe we can do in Photoshop. I guess not. I thought we could do that in Photoshop. Oh yeah, here we go. But that is too big. How about 100 points? 100 times 100 points. Nope. 90. 90 is too much. 95. 96. I'm good with 96. And then let's new line. .065. Square inches. Or I hate the superscript. Do this. Or we can do we superscript the superscript. No. We cannot. So let's just do square we'll just do that. Another line, and then that is 0. Ooh, we didn't get rid of the superscript. Okay, and then that is 0.097%. Area, C-O-V-E-R-D. I don't think that's how you spell area, is it? Let's check it out. Uncovered isn't spelled correctly either. That's how you spell area, with an A. Uncovered is ED. And let's move this more centered. 1, 2, 3, 4. But just off a little centered. So there's more weight under it to hold it up. We do have bits hanging off the side. And we are going to get to a point where those two will be double digits. The answer is going to get to be triple 5 digits, 4 digits. So point size. Maybe we should go down to 95. Let's try 93. Well, select to effect 93. All right, 90. Now let's see, it's probably going to be Or it's a third of 40. At that size, is that still readable? Well, I'm going to have Roxy reading it off too, so yeah, I think we're good. Although I still want to, old habits die hard. Do this, then expand 40. Feather 40. Fill. Oops, it wants a new layer. Fill white. It made it 62%. Oh, here's an interesting idea. Instead of having it black, maybe I should pull in the blue from the background. Dark blue. It's all that much, not that much. It's pretty close to black. But for continuity, it's fine. Alright, so we're gonna save this. File, save as 1. Save, yes, replace. Save the layers. Then we are going to flatten this. Copy this. No longer need this open. And then we are going to increase the canvas size. Image, canvas size. Okay. Percent. 200, just on the height. 200. And file, paste into. And that's about the size it's going to be on the Actually, it's going to be 13. I think. What is the image size of this in pixels? Oh yeah, we have plenty of room. It's 2178 by 4356. So plenty of wiggle room. To enlarge or reduce when we get this in poser. What I'm going to do is make a new folder to separate this final stuff from all the parts. F-I-N. Okay. Alright, so we're going to flatten this. And go File, Save As, into the final, and we're going to add final to the end. And then close. Close this. No. Alright, this is going fairly easy. So I'm going to open then all the rest of the grids. And the template. Okay, hopefully this should still have all the layers. It does. I'm going to save this as the template. Save as. See, that's what I should have done. Alright, so the next one is 1mm. And its size is 3.838 by 6.391. It's not a total. What is it when you multiply? Anybody out there? quotient or something like that. Anyhow, it is 77.069 square inches, and that takes up 0.535% of the area covered. Right. What do I want to do? 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 I want to flatten this. No, I don't. I want to do some photoshopping first. I want to get rid of that. Grab that. Select that. Make a new layer. Expand 40. Feather 40. Fill. Usually don't do this here. I'm going to give it a try. Fill 62, normal. Normal mode 62%. Okay, Control D, Control H. Alright, layer, flatten, file, save a copy. Edit, undo, file, save a copy. No, no, wrong basket. It stays there. I don't need to copy anymore, just two. Alright. Well, let's see, Control A, Control C, grid 2, canvas size, percent, 200, select, edit, paste into, something went wrong. Control A, Control C. Paste into. Because it's not flattened. No, delete, not copy. Control C. Edit. Paste into. Paste into jack shit. Unless I hit paste in place by accident, that might have been what was up. Okay, nothing important. File, layer for its flattened image, file, save as, into the new folder, grid 002. God, it's been 54 minutes. I've only gotten 2 done. Well, I was experimenting too at the same time, right? And I should write down it's RGB, and it was 38 on all 3 colors. Okay. All right. Two millimeters. For a new size of 6.834 by 6.391 for a new area of 137.230, which gives us an area coverage 0.952. Oops, I'm not done. I'm not done. Expand, 40, feather, 40, fill, 62%. Good. Control V. File, save and copy. Put it in our new folder. This 003. Layer, flatten image, Control A, Control C, edit. Okay, edit. Undo, flatten. Canvas size height 200. Edit, paste into place. Layer, flatten, file, save as, into the new folder. Okay, I think we'll be fine. Let me do some housekeeping, though. Keep this one here. This one on this screen. Just going to transfer that to there. And that just crashed. Something crashed. Oh no, we're good. I think I'm going to go another half hour just because. Okay, this is the working one. And we're done with so now we're working on 04. 04 happens to be 4 millimeters. And that size was 12.565 by 24.235 for a area of 956.779, which is 6.644% of area covered. And then let's do some photoshopping. Right. Make a new layer. Expand 40. Feather 40. Probably could set up an action. Fill with. That wouldn't be any fun. Okay, file. Save as. .004. Okay, Control A. Flatten image. Control C. unflattened image 04. Canvas size 200% on the height. Select, edit, paste into, layer, flatten image, file, save as, to the new folder. Open up. Alright, this is done with 004. Save as grid 004 FINAL and close. And now we're working on 3 or 5. Alright, 5 is 8 millimeters. For an area of 18.525 by 36.651 for an area covered 2,133.291. 4% covered 14.814. Okay. Photoshopping. Span 40, feather 40, fill 62%. Select all, layer, flatten, copy, edit, undo, flatten. Okay. Files. Save as a copy. Five. Canvas size, percent, height 200, paste into, flatten image, file, save as, new folder, and close. I want to close this. No. And I want to open this one. Okay. Give myself a little more room here. Do this. This is 16 millimeters. And that rendered a size of 22.434 by 42.434. Nope, 707. For an area of 3,010. For 8%, 20.904. Alrighty. Photoshop this. Expand. Feather. Fill. Save. Okay. Select all. Flatten image. Copy. Undo, flatten. Grid 6. Size. Percent. 200. Select the white. Edit. Paste into. Flatten. File. Save as. New folder. And close. Rinse and repeat. Okay, so that was 16. We are now on 07, which is 32 millimeters. So we doubled for a size of 24.946 by 51.254 for an area of 4,017.305 for 8%, 27.897 square area covered. Select this. New layer. Expand. Oops, no, I don't want. Leave off. Okay. Hit the wrong thing and you need to start over. Select the text. Go to the new layer, expand, feather, 40, edit, fill, 62%, 20, file, save, select all, layer, flatten, copy, edit, undo, flatten, grid 7, percent height 200, select the wide area, edit, special, paste into, layer, flatten, okay, file, save as, new folder, and close. Rinse and repeat. Alright. 08, which is 64 millimeters. For a size of 26.694 by 52.741 for a square area of 4,423.522 for a percent of 30.718. And Photoshop this. New layer, expand, feather, fill, D, Control A, layer, flatten image, Control C, edit, undo, grid 8, canvas size, percent, paste into, flatten, save as, new folder, and that's done for 08, 64 millimeters. And close. Rinse and repeat. So this is 128 millimeters. It rendered 26.830 by 53.363 for an area of 4,498, 98.493. Okay. Making sure I'm still in the right, which is a percent of 31.123. Feather 40, edit, fill, white 62%, file, save, select all, flatten image, copy all, undo flatten, grid 9. Yep, that's where we're at. Canvas size, image, canvas size, percent, 200 on the height. Select the white, edit, paste special, paste into layer, flatten image, file, save as, new folder, close, start anew. Okay, 256 millimeters for an area of 27.778 by 53.986. For a square area of 4,711.815. For a percentage cover, 32.720. Control A, flatten, Control C, undo, canvas size, save as, new folder, and close. Rinse and repeat. Okay. All right. 011 512 millimeter for an area of 28.184 by 54.121 for an area of 4792.637 for 8%, 33.282. Edit. Fill 62%. Save. Control A. Flatten. Control C. Reduce the percent. Viewing percent. Canvas size. Percent. Select. Paste. Flatten. File. Save as. New folder. And then close. And repeat. Alright, that was the end of the ones that are different. And the rest, other than the lens focal length, that's probably what I should have written there, focal length. Oh well. Can't, well I can, but I don't want to fix it. Huh? I thought I select and a flatten image. Did I forget to do so? Alright, so this one is 1024. And its area was 28.510 by 54.582. Well, we don't need 2 decimal points. For an area covered of 4,889.369. With area covered of 33.953. After this, all we'll need to change is the focal length. Okay. Flatten Control C, edit, undo, flatten. Okay. 16. Canvas size, percent, select, paste special, paste into, flatten image, I haven't been saving the top parts. Oops. No biggie. And close. Rinse and repeat. Not quite. I didn't really need to get rid of that layer. Unless my focal length expands the white, goes outside the white area. Okay, this is 2048. That one's done. Control A. Nope, 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 nope. Something. Okay. Control A. Flatten image. Control C. Control C. Undo flatten image. Reduce screen size. Paste into, flatten, new folder. Actually, these will be textures. Oops. So what I'll do is then I'll just move the whole folder into the texture. Okay, something weird is going on here. Okay. Almost done for the day. Alright, we're still streaming. Good. Okay, that one's done. On to the next one. Which is going to be 4096. Yeah. Control A. Control A. Control C. Nope. Okay. Control A. Flatten Control C, undo flatten, bring up grid 14. File, save as, new folder, okay, this is done. Next is 8192. Control A, Control A, Control C. No, we don't want to copy it. Layer, flatten, Control C, edit, undo flatten, 15, grid 15. Save as, new folder, final, and close. Alright, this one is now 16,000. Was I putting the comma in for the other 8, 9 for the other focal lengths? I was not. Okay, only for the it's only for the inches. Which is rather inconsistent, but TS. Control A. Layer. Flatten, Control C, edit, undo flatten, grid 16. Canvas size, twice it, select it, paste into it, flatten it. Okay, this one is done. One left. Excellent. File, save as, new final, new file, new folder. And close. And this one is going to be 32,768. A, flatten, Control C, undo, double the height, select, edit, paste special, paste into, flatten this, save as, and close. Close. Say yes. And close Photoshop. And let's do that one last thing. Right. And let's move this into background and textures, because that's what it technically is. Open another program. What other program would it be open in? So I closed Photoshop. So I don't know. I'll take care of it later. So, well, thank you for joining me, and those who are watching in the future, thank you for stopping by. As always, have a nice day. Be safe. And the only thing I have left to say is,
look, an echo chamber of derp. Derp, 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 derp.
Derp, 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 derp.
Perspective. Gravity is not a force.
Jerp, 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 jerp.